Patel, and I picked Indian science and technology for my. This is the Sardar Sarovar Dam, and it's an example of Indian science and technology because it provides electricity, irrigation, and drinking water to people. And it was thought about in the 1940s by Jawaharlal Nehru. In 1979, they made a small dam. It was only used for electricity and irrigation. But the real construction happened in 2007 and 2008. And it was located near Navagam, Gujarat. It solved many problems, especially in Gujarat, for the drinking water in Saurashtra and Kutch, the need for power, the flood protection along the banks of the Narmada, and not enough animal sanctuaries. Its height was greatly disputed because the higher it was, the more people would have to be relocated, especially in the neighboring states, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. So the dispute was great, and also if the height was higher, then more water would go into Gujarat, but less into the other states. But finally, the Sardar Sarovar Dam was created, and it is helping 3 million people. However, 1 million people have to be relocated. And these are some homes, and they receive water directly from the Narmada, which was not happening before, because people, like women, they had to carry those pots on their head, all the way, but now they get water right away. And this is the inside of our power plant, and this is the outside, and they use hydroelectricity, and it produces more than 5 million units of electricity, so it's pretty useful. And this is in industry, and water also reaches there directly. And this is a Tata Nano car, like an example of a Indian science and technology. Finally, I believe that India is on a great path, and it contributed a lot in the world in the field of science and technology. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Neha, and I chose to do my project on textiles in India. Due to great climate, geography, and availability of raw materials, India thrives in textile production. From the soft pashmina shawls of Kashmir to the bandhani prints of Gujarat, Kanjivaram of Tamil Nadu, and to Muga silk of Assam, India's textile industry is as rich and varied as the roller coaster. This section over here talks about organic cotton, which is a very popular alternative to regular cotton. Harmful pesticides used in conventional cotton farming have alarming drawbacks, such as exposure to harmful chemicals to farmers and consumers. With a worldwide trend towards organic and healthy foods, textiles cannot be far behind. India leads the world in the production of organic cotton. Farming organic cotton is more expensive, however, the benefits outweigh the cost. Jute is another textile and has been cultivated in India for centuries now. It is often referred to as the golden fiber. It is the cheapest fabric available after cotton. In recent years, jute has become popular worldwide because it is biodegradable. Jute mills are primarily located in West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, and Orissa. From stylish clothes, handbags, handicrafts, to gunny sacks, jute is very versatile. And this is a jute clutch. Different regions of India are famous for different textiles. For example, cotton comes from Andhra Pradesh, Kanjivaram comes from Tamil Nadu, silk comes from Rajasthan, and chiffon comes from West Bengal, along with organza, which also comes from Kashmir is a fabric that is obtained from the Kashmir goat of Kashmir. The fiber is strong, light, and soft. The natural colors of the fiber are gray, brown, and white. During winter season, the Kashmir goats shed their thick coat. The wool is collected and is spun into shawls, yarn, fabrics, and garments. Kashmir wool is also known as pashmina for its use in shawls. Pashmina shawls are very expensive due to its fine texture.
This is my project, Handicrafts of India. Handicrafts means that it's made by hand with the help of tools, as long as the simple contribution of the finished project is by the artisan. It is a way to express and represent a culture, tradition, and a heritage of the country. The 4 states I chose was Kashmir, Punjab, Karnataka, and Rajasthan. Kashmir is famous for their pashmina shawls, and the price ranges from $300 to $1,000. An example of a Kashmir. So, walnut wood carvings. The walnut trees only grow in India, Kashmir, India. So they use it a lot. So Kashmir is also very famous for their hand-baked carpets because they're also hand knotted. And over here is a artisan at work, and he's carving the copper into a pot. And then Punjabi juttis. These Punjabi juttis have rich gold embroidery on it. And over here is silver with red embroidery on it. They also are famous for furniture like wicker, and they're also famous for also making carved leg furniture with mirrors on it. Here's a tree weaved out of pileless cotton, and they're used for like bed covers, covered like cushions. And Punjab is famous for needlework, which is Pokari. And here's a Pokari cloth over here. Over here is a fan. But Karnataka is famous for their Mysore silk, and they produce 75% of them. Karnataka is famous for the ivory inlay work. Over here, there's some ivory inlay work on this. Sandalwood and rosewood carvings are really big in Karnataka because they have in the forest they have a lot of sandalwood. Over here is an example. This is also made out of sandalwood. Vidri is fine silver or gold designs embossed on black metal. Which I have an example here. They also make wooden pots, and they emboss copper metal on it. They're also famous for making wooden
Software exporting zone and the inside of a call center. And for the software exporting zone, I chose to display two buildings, Infosys and Wipro. Infosys is they're both the biggest information technology buildings in India and companies. And Infosys was the first information technology company to be listed on NASDAQ. Before, India had almost no development in software, but they started making reforms to their laws, and they allowed foreign companies to start firms in India with the full ownership instead of the previous minority ownership. And they also reduced hardware and software import taxes. And so the software export zones, they're called software export zones, and what's special about them is any software exported from a software export zone, there's no tax on it. And so the things that a software export zone needs is internet, power, and they also have a good environment. So this is my call center. This is like the inside of the call center. And like there's cubicles, and each person has computers and phones. So I also have a few graphs. This graph shows how much software outsourcing goes to India, and how little it goes to the rest of the world. This one just shows how India and IT exports is divided and how much it's increasing.